guess where I'm parking today? In the handicap.
He know when I see him, oh, I'm gonna ask questions. One thing about it and two things for sure. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it and I'm gonna ask questions.
It has been a weird morning. I woke up this morning and I was not, like I hurt my hand really bad last night. My neck, my back, my head, everything is fine. When I fell, I really hurt my hand and I kept saying it. And it's not even my hand, it's more so my wrist. So it was throbbing the whole night. It was throbbing and I couldn't, like, it hurt so bad. I have to do something, like, I don't know. So I didn't work out this morning. I didn't go to the gym because I was like, my wrist just hurts so bad. I can't be like lifting stuff and doing stuff. And it's my dominant hand. That's the part that sucks. I got a rubber band on my finger, but it's my dominant hand, so it sucks. I'm making some breakfast now. Some oatmeal, acai bowl, and a banana, and then I have to get ready to go to work. So, and then I'm trying to finish my videos from yesterday. 12 days of Christmas. Gotta brush my teeth. Get ready for work. Today is gonna be a struggle. I'm moving really slow. I don't do anything with my right hand, by the way. So this feels really weird. I just know I'm not going to be on time today because, first of all, I'm handicapped. So guess where I'm parking today? In the handicap. You shouldn't have to have the handicap sign to park in the handicap spot because I am indeed handicapped. My wrist hurts so bad. I was literally trying, y'all. I was trying, like, doing everything I could with this one hand. And just everything feels so awkward. Oh my God, I would never want to break my dominant hand, like, bro. Because I am not a right-handed person. I'm a left-handed person at heart. I'm not an ambidextrous. Is it an ambidextrous? No, ma'am. Not me. And then I feel hella uncoordinated. I feel uncoordinated because last night when I came in the house, I freaking fell coming up my steps. And I'm like, what the heck, am I drunk? I didn't even drink anything, obviously. We didn't drink last night. And I felt so uncoordinated. Like, I came in the house, I was running up the steps and I fell running up the steps. And I'm like, I didn't live here for like over a year. Almost, yeah. 2 years, 3 years, 2 years. I done lived here like a year and a half, and I have never fell running up the steps in my house, like, ever. So that was just weird. I'm like, what the heck is going on with me? So that happened, and now I'm on my way to work. But yeah, I'm just having like a rough time because my wrist hurts really bad. Like, OMFG. Anyway, good morning. We're on my way to work. Blessed, okay? Not gonna complain because I need all my monies. All my monies. Oh, and then another thing, I'm like, my coordination, I don't know if my coordination is off a little bit. I don't know what's really going on. But like this morning, I had to get up, move my car, annoying. Then when I come in the house and I'm like, I move my plant because one of my plants, it's one of my newer plants that I'm growing. I don't feel like the plant is like growing anymore. I don't know. So I've been moving the plant from the inside and outside the house. And obviously it has been a little bit more colder. I brought the plant in the house. And now where I put it, I don't know if it's getting enough sunlight. So I went to move the plant. My other plant fell over. Like, my other plant was in the way because it's one of the long pothos plants. So if
it's long, so it was like I accidentally pulled it and it pulled forward and it made me drop the other pot. So the other pot fell with all the dirt and it fell all over the freaking rug in our living room, and we just got this rug. The rug is like white champagne color, like a beige. I think y'all seen it, but it's like a beige color. So I'm like, oh my god, my roommate's gonna be pissed off. That's the one, you know. So I was just like, wow, Elizabeth, you're just having a morning. So I had to clean all that up, then make my breakfast, and trying to upload my video from yesterday for Vlogmas. I'm like, y'all, I'm really gonna try to keep up with Vlogmas. So if I keep up, y'all, please, like, keep me accountable. But if I keep up, that'll be a huge accomplishment for me, because I am having a tough time. I be so busy, so stuff just be kind of hard for me to, like, you know, do with my videos and stuff. But I'm gonna try my best every day to give y'all a vlog, a 12-day of Christmas vlog, you know. So yes, today is Wednesday. It is December 14th, you guys. We are officially in. We have like what, 13, I think like 10 days until Christmas, if I'm not mistaken. I ordered my gifts yesterday for my family and everything. I'm so happy. I'm gonna get them maybe a couple more things. Hopefully, you know, I can work as many hours as I need to so I can make some money, some shmonies. I can do that though. So yeah, that is where I'm at with everything. And next week I'll be getting ready to go home. Well, next Saturday I leave. So I'm so excited. I need to get my lashes done, girl. I need a lot of stuff done. I need my lashes done. I need my nails done. Y'all know everything. I need all of it. But it's not about me. I'm just trying to like focus on, like, you know, making sure that I'm able to give and make sure that I'm showing up for family and stuff like that. So let me tell y'all this quick tea real quick while we're on the way to work. So yesterday I texted AJ and I was like, hey, did you still want to get your hair done? Like, because remember I told y'all he texted me, and so I texted him, was like, hey, did you still want to get your hair done? Because he called me on Monday asking me to do his hair this week. So I was just asking him, like, you know, when did you want to get your hair done, blah blah blah. And so he's like, yeah, I wanted to get it done, blah blah blah. But then he was like, no, it's okay, I'm gonna get my sister to do it, you know, funds is low, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, cool. But I feel like, remember, I don't know if y'all remember, but I remember in a previous vlog I had been telling y'all how I felt like he has been avoiding me for some reason. I'm like, I can feel when somebody is avoiding me. I just feel it, and I just know when something's up and something's off. It's funny because one day he called me, for some reason it slipped my mind, and I just thought of it because I was thinking about him and how I texted him and asked him or whatever about his hair. But yeah, I noticed like his energy. Remember, I was just telling y'all how I hadn't seen him in a while. I hadn't seen him maybe in a couple of months, and we live next door to each other. So that for me is like, I mean, when you think about it, do you really see your neighbor every day? Not really, but you see them here and there, you know. But I know when I feel like someone is avoiding me, or I know I'm very, very spiritual, and I'm very like in tune. I'm very intuitive. So you could be feeling a way about me, and I will know. I'll know. You don't even have to say anything. I'll just know something's off. So I felt that. I'm like, I feel like he's being weird towards me, but I'm gonna play it cool, you know, because I've addressed him before on things, and he's lied, and I know when he's lying. I know when I'm being lied to. I just know. So just don't play with me, you know. Basically, he had called me one day and was like, yeah, how you been? Just trying to make small talk. And I'm like, what's up? Like, I haven't seen you in so long, you know. I feel like we don't talk anymore. You know, we haven't really spoken much. So what's up? Like, that's weird, you know. And he's like, yeah, well. And then I was just like, what's wrong? Like, spit it out. Like, tell me. Don't. And so he's like, okay, well, I just wanted to, he's like, I don't know if you knew or not, but basically he said, like, my roommate shot her shot at him. And I was like, oh, did she? And he was like, yeah. And now this is a roommate that knows that me and him have dated. And so I was like, oh, and what did you say? And he was like, it caught me so off guard. Like, you know, she just one day like came up to me and was like, yeah, you know, I wanted you, and then you and Liz, I know that you and Liz y'all started talking, so I just never, you know, said anything. But yeah, I did want you at first and blah 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 blah. And I was like, oh, is that right? So then I was like, and he seemed taken back by it, like, what, why are you saying it like that? And I'm like, well, because it's strategic. So I was like, when did she approach you? Like, when was this? He was like, this was a couple months ago. I said, oh, when? He was like, oh, it was back in August. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense, because in August I was not speaking to her. I wasn't speaking to her at all. It was giving mute. In August, I was not speaking to her. I was not. Me and her had a fallout. We weren't speaking. I didn't have 2 words to say to that girl. Like, and that was that. So you took that time to now approach a nigga that you know that I got unfinished business with. Even if we don't have unfinished business, that's sloppy. That's messy. Why would you even want to do that? Like, to be spiteful. I hate females like that. Women like that, they're dangerous, because it's like, if you would take that a time like that to come at a man that you know is involved with a woman who is so close to home, hello, like, we live together. I'm not saying it like she owes me anything, because she don't owe me no loyalty, especially if me and her weren't beefing at this time. We weren't even talking. But for me, my character, I'm not like that. And I can't expect everybody to be like me, but at the same time, that's weird. Why would you? I don't care if you were my worst enemy, and I always say this. I'm like, I don't care if you were my worst enemy. I'm never going to do you dirty. I'm never going to be sloppy. I'm never going to do no disloyal-ish. Again, she doesn't owe me any loyalty, but that's like, okay, when we first moved in, she was in a relationship, and her man used to always come over, and he would be at the house, blah blah blah, you know. And there's been times when, you know, he would see me and I would see him, and I would never, even if me and her didn't like each other, we were beefing, I didn't care for her, it was nothing more than just a roommate relationship between us. I would never want, when they split up, because she broke up with him, and he was still coming by, like, the house, leaving coffee and roses and stuff on the porch and stuff, I would never, like, use that opportunity to go smack at him to spite her while we're beefing, or we're not seeing eye to eye, or we're not on good terms. I would never use that period. Sorry, my camera overheated. But yeah, I would never use that, like, period, and try to be spiteful to somebody. I feel like that speaks a lot about who you are as a person. That speaks a lot. Oh my God, I just tried to, oh my God, I just used my left hand to turn the wheel, and it hurts so bad. I went like this, girl. My wrist hurts so bad, because I have y'all in my right hand. Okay, so I gotta switch hands, because that was very painful. Anyway, yeah, I would never do that. And I feel like that speaks a lot about your character and who you are as a person. And I know she's always, like, complaining to me about stuff happening to her and stuff, and I'm just like, I mean, low-key, I don't know, I really don't know, but I feel like if you don't have good intentions, and you have, like, bad character traits, then you can't be surprised when certain stuff happens to you. That was just really spiteful. Anyway, so that's what he told me. And so he was just like, you know, here's the thing. He was just like, yeah, you know, I told her that I'm interested in you, and that me and Liz are a situation, like, we have a thing going on. And I'm like, you told her that? He's like, yeah. And then this nigga proceeded to tell me, because I started laughing, so I think he got a little bit irritated, or he was taken back a little bit, because I started laughing about it. And I was just like, he was like, well, why are you, like, he was just like, I'm honestly, like, I thought you would be upset. He was like, I thought you knew about it, that's why I was avoiding you, and that's why I haven't really said much to you, because I felt like you already knew. And I was like, no, me and her just got back on speaking terms, so I had no idea that any of this happened. But you said it happened in August. Me and her didn't speak for like 2 months. I didn't talk to her we really didn't start talking until like September. So yeah, I had no idea. So he was just like, yeah, that's why, you know, I said a little. But then this nigga proceeded to, like, I don't know if he wanted like an applause or something, Cause he was just like, yeah, well, I chose you. Like, I feel like you should be happy. And I'm like, excuse me? Nigga, you didn't choose me. Like, let's be clear. You never chose me, baby. I'm not the one to be chosen. Like, girl, he had the nerve to say that he chose me. I'm like, no, baby, you didn't choose me. He was like, I'm gonna continue this story because I'm late for work. It's 10:15 and I'm late, so to be continued. To be continued. Hey y'all. Oh, I look cute. My brows don't, but I look cute. Let me open my windows. For lunch, I hope it's still good. I have my acai bowl. These are so good. I got this from Ralph's. Was I at Ralph's or where did I go? I don't remember. But okay, so this is what it looks like. It says, I hope it's still, it says this is 100% plant-based acai bowls sustainably with fair trade, organic, and wild harvested ingredients. Let's see what it looks like. I came in my car because it's cold in there. It's freezing. I be wearing like so many layers in there. I be having to wear so many layers. Ooh, it looks so good. Oh, it is a little bit like melted, but I'm gonna still eat it, baby. I'm gonna still eat it. Okay. Ah, I can't do both, y'all. Y'all know I'm handicapped. So I just put this in there, boop, and then I'm gonna mix it up. But Lord Jesus, please don't drop it. Please don't drop it. But this is what it looks like. And then, yes, I thought there was gonna be more ingredients in here for some reason. I really thought it was gonna be more ingredients. It's so soupy. No. See? Why does it look soupy? My regular acai bowl doesn't look this soupy. What's the little flakes? I don't know. It's good though, but it's just chewy. Why is it chewy? To finish telling y'all what I was talking about earlier, I was just saying, like, that's crazy because I would never do anybody like that. Like, I would never do anybody like that, you know? But he pissed me off because he was just like, I felt like, you know, I chose you over her. Nigga, what? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Like, stop it. You know? So, yeah, when he said that, I was just like, excuse me? No, you did not. But whatever. Anyway. That is dripping. Okay. No, baby. Don't nobody choose me. Because, no. That's not what we doing. But, this was on the phone we were talking. When he told me this, we were on the phone. So, I feel like he's been avoiding me, like, since we talked about it, because he know when I see him, oh, I'm gonna ask questions. One thing about it, and two things for sure, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it, and I'm gonna ask questions, and I'm gonna find out what I want to know, or when I want to know it, whether it's through you or the Holy Spirit. I'm gonna find out. Period. Why would I wear this hoodie with this jacket? I be doing anything, y'all. When I'm rushing, I be doing anything. So tired. I'm not even tired. My wrist hurts really bad, and now my head is starting to hurt from when I fell yesterday. So I'm about to just lay down, y'all. I'm about to eat my food, lay down, and call it a night. Like, I can't. Yo, my head hurts so bad.
maybe I have a mild concussion, because remember I was saying how last night when I came in the house, I was running up the steps and I fell. And I've never fell running up the steps in my house, like ever. And so I was looking, I Googled head hurting after a fall. And it says a concussion is a traumatic brain injury that affects your brain. Effects are usually temporary but can include headaches, problems with concentration, memory, balance, and coordination. And and I've said that multiple times today without even thinking that it may have resulted from the fall, but my coordination has definitely been off today. Okay. So yeah, I'm Googling like what is going on, because I came home. It's like my neck hurts, like behind my it, and I didn't realize it. Obviously, when I fell, none of this was hurting, and I knew that the next couple of days it would start to hurt, but it's intense. Like last night, I couldn't sleep at all. My entire hand was like throbbing, and I kept waking up like crying, because I'm like, oh my god, my hand hurts. It's not my hand, it's more so my wrist. And so it's hurting, just throbbing. Like, oh my god. And remember, I told y'all the plant, I dropped the plant, I fell coming up the steps. I'm like, my coordination is definitely off. So something's wrong, and I'm just nervous. I'm like, man, fuck. I hope it's not serious, but my neck and my spine definitely hurt. My neck, the base of my neck, like where my spine starts, that is hurting. It's very sore. And then the back of my head is really sore, and I just have like an ongoing headache. And it just feels like pressure. It just hurts so bad. I'm like, oh my god. So when I talked to y'all earlier, I went to sleep. I took like a 3-hour nap. I would sleep by like 6. I woke up like around 9, 10, and now it's going on like 12. It is 12. And I just text my mom and I'm like, should I go to the doctor? Like, what the F is going on? Oh my gosh. I'm never going ice skating again. It's crazy because I felt like I shouldn't have went. I had fun, but it's not worth it if it's all of this, you know? Just pray for me. I hope I get better.